So I'm sitting here at like 2 a.m. scrolling through ocean documentaries because apparently that's what I do with my insomnia now. And I see this thing, this creature, and I'm not even kidding. My brain just went, nope, absolutely not. That's not real. Someone made that in their basement as a joke. But it is real. It's swimming around down there right now while we're just living our lives up here like idiots. And that got me thinking about all the genuinely horrifying things living in the deep sea that we pretend don't exist, because if we thought about them too much, we'd never go near any body of water ever again. So here we are. I'm going to walk you through some of the most nightmare-inducing creatures from the ocean's depths and try not to have an existential crisis in the process. Okay, so first of all, can we talk about the anglerfish for a second? I know, everyone talks about the anglerfish, but like, there's a reason for that. This thing looks like someone asked AI to generate what if we made a fish, but specifically designed it to haunt children. And then that AI had a mental breakdown. It's got this little light dangling in front of its face to lure prey, which is already creepy enough, but then you learn that the males are like a fraction of the size of the females, and they literally bite onto the female and fuse with her body. Just completely merge. They become a permanent parasite that exists only to provide sperm. I'm sorry, but that's not romance. That's body horror. That's a David Cronenberg movie. And these things are just vibing down there in the pitch black, doing their whole parasitic relationship thing while I stress about responding to emails. Speaking of things that shouldn't exist, let me introduce you to the goblin shark if you haven't had the displeasure already. This thing, I swear, looks like it's melting. Like someone left a regular shark out in the sun too long and it started drooping. It's got this weird protruding snout that makes it look perpetually sad or confused, and then when it finds prey, its jaw literally shoots out of its mouth like some kind of alien facehugger situation. I watched a video of this happening once and I had to pause it because my brain couldn't process what I was seeing. Evolution really said, you know what would be cool? If sharks could unhinge their faces. And then just went with it? Thanks. I hate it. But here's the thing that really gets me. These creatures aren't even trying to be scary. They're just living their lives in the deep sea, where there's no light, and the pressure would crush a human instantly, and they've adapted to survive in literal hell. The anglerfish doesn't know it's horrifying. The goblin shark isn't aware that its jaw situation is the stuff of nightmares. They're just out here existing, which somehow makes it worse. Like, at least if they were trying to be scary, I could respect the commitment to the aesthetic. And don't even get me started on the giant isopod. This thing is basically a cockroach that decided to become the size of a football and live in the ocean. It's got these dead black eyes that stare into your soul. And it's a scavenger that feeds on dead whales and fish that sink to the ocean floor. Just imagine being a whale carcass slowly descending into the abyss, and then these things start crawling all over you. Actually, no, don't imagine that. I take it back. I've seen footage of them, and they move in this slow, deliberate way that's somehow more disturbing than if they just scurried around normally. They look like they're plotting something, like they're waiting. Oh, and while we're on the topic of things that look like theye from another planet, the barrel-eye fish exists, and I wish it didn't. This fish has a completely transparent head. Like, transparent. You can see its brain. Its eyes are inside its head, pointing upward through the transparent dome, and Why? Who asked for this? The fish is literally looking up through its own skull at all times. Imagine if you could see someone's brain sloshing around while they talk to you. That's what this fish is doing 24/7, and apparently this helps it hunt in the deep sea. But honestly, I think evolution just wanted to mess with us at that point. I think what bothers me most about all of this is that we've only explored like 5% of the ocean. 5%. That means 95% of it is just sitting down there completely unknown, probably filled with creatures that make the anglerfish look cute and cuddly by comparison. We've mapped Mars more thoroughly than our own ocean floor, which feels like a huge oversight now that I think about it. We're out here looking for aliens in space when we've got literal aliens swimming around in the Mariana Trench doing God knows what. Like the vampire squid, which isn't actually a squid, by the way, it's its own thing. Because of course it is. It's got these huge eyes, the largest eye-to-body ratio of any animal on Earth, apparently. And when it's threatened, it turns itself inside out to reveal these spines, and it looks like something out of a horror movie. But it's actually pretty harmless and just eats marine snow, which is a fancy term for ocean dandruff, basically. Still creepy though. Still looks like it would steal my soul given half a chance. You ever think about how these things have been down there for millions of years just doing their thing while we've been up here inventing the internet and arguing about pineapple on pizza? They don't care about us. They don't even know we exist. We're completely irrelevant to them. And somehow, that's comforting and terrifying at the same time. Like, we're not the center of the universe. We're just surface dwellers who get freaked out by fish with weird jaws. So basically what I'm saying is, the deep sea is a horror show. And these creatures are proof that nature has no chill whatsoever. Every time I think about the ocean now, I'm just like, cool, cool, cool. There's an entire dimension of nightmare fuel directly below us at all times. That's totally fine. I'm fine. Spoiler alert, I'm not fine. I'm never going in the ocean again. I'm staying on land where the most terrifying thing I have to deal with is traffic. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go watch some wholesome dog videos to cleanse my brain of all these deep sea demons. Thanks for watching, and I'm sorry for putting these images in your head. Bye.